everybody. Well, I don't know how many. Perhaps not everybody. Surely not everybody was Kung Fu fighting. God, I'm glad there aren't any viewers in here to listen to me. Okay. There we go. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Not this loud. Got one viewer in the chat. Hello. Well, let me tell you, single viewer, I'm running on my second cup of coffee today, and my heart feels like it's about to stop at any moment. So this is going to be a fun session of Dragon Age. I did manage to fix the bug that was crashing when we left the Chantry. So we talked to Sir Donal, and I saved myself 30 silver by not talking to the Matron Mother this time, because that was a dead end and didn't matter. Did I already have... Okay. I do have to redo some of these encounters. The Maker can eat my ass.
There! One of their minions is already amongst us!
Also, let me know if the game audio is a little too loud. Ignore him. Alright, too. Okay. We're gonna have to redo some of these encounters. Andraste is a bitch. That's what I'll say. I'm gonna save... I'm gonna turn the dialogue down a little bit, because it's kind of a lot. There we go. Just a little bit. It's a little loud. You know what theory I heard recently? I don't know if it's a theory. This might just be canon now. I haven't kept up with Dragon Age Deep lore. It's been so many years, but a theory I heard that Andraste is a bitch. You can quote me on that. You can fucking quote me on that. I don't care what the Chantry thinks. If I saw Andraste, I'd slap her in the face. Anyway, I read a theory somewhat recently that Andraste was another incarnation of Mythal, also known as Flemeth, the witch lady, and who's also a dragon and a god, and etc. You know how it is. We all know she's not just a lady.
I should have the Templars give away everything.
It's so nice. Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
I don't wanna...
He is...
I have limited... Look, stranger.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
This rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant. Would it help? I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Should I can't kill. I'm not gonna be that anarchist. As much as it's tempting.
And who's gonna... I hope the dark...
I suppose it could...
Yeah. Oh well. I really need to put some points into, I'm gonna take your fucking... God damn it, that's right. I still need to sell stuff. Okay. Alright. I need to find a merchant, and I think, yeah, we already looked on the Chanter's board. We got that quest. Kill him. It's too late. We talked to them. There's a pile of stones here. I'm dropping frames. It didn't set me back that much. I just didn't bother to do that specific encounter. God sakes. those specific two encounters. Remember that fight? I know I'm saving more often, especially as I'm watching my frames go down to like 3.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
He is wanted.
I enjoy
How dare
company
you?
of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Gossip.
And he persists.
Elder Miriam.
Maddening.
Aw, he loves you, Morgan. You're gonna have to get used to him.
I'd keep you.
Dean's Refuge. Okay. Hopefully there's a merchant in here. I don't know. It's been so fucking long since I played this game. I don't remember Lothering at all.
Here, men. I think we've just been.
Christ.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men.
Bar fight.
Be good.
Didn't we
Time
spend all
for a
morning
bar
asking about
fight.
an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no
Yes,
need for
there
trouble.
she is!
These are no doubt simply more
Liliana!
souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that.
Oh,
Now stay
I
on
did
your
not
toes.
realize how much I missed
Protect the
Origins
traitors.
Liliana
We'll get the same as them.
before she went goth in in Inquisition. That's not fair. I love Inquisition Liliana, but Origins Liliana is really the best. You protect these traitors. Looks like he wants to fight. I'm happy to
Right.
oblige.
Let's make this quick.
I'll beat the shit out of this dude. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, I'm a mage. Yeah, one of the mods I installed, I decided to go with this slightly different hairstyle. I think it looks cute, and it kind of like I feel like it works for her. All right, Mind Blast. And then let me remember to activate rock armor.
Here comes trouble!
And we'll do cross weapons as well. Okay, cool. Easy.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Yeah, like it's she just goes super hard in Inquisition. And I love her, but it's just like I don't know. I like Origins of Leon a lot. Yeah, take a message to Locane that he can suck my dick. He'll have to do better than this. Oh, these are all pretty good lines, but I'm gonna go with the Grey Wardens know what really happened.
Right away. Now, thank you.
Yeah, that's
I apologize.
damn. I really beat the shit out of that guy.
Sit by and not help.
Appreciate what you tried to do. Where does a sister learn to fight like
I
that?
wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
Trask, a pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I
I forgot
after
how
what
much this
happened, you will
game
need all the
actually
help
does
you can get.
reference
That's why I'm coming
your ancestry and like, well, particularly your ancestry. Although there is other things where it mentions you are being a mage, I assume. But we've seen a lot of people remarking on me being an elf. It's like a nice little thing, especially from games like Skyrim, where they kind of don't say shit. Anyway, coming along. What's really
The
good?
Maker told me to.
All right, welcome aboard then.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream.
Yeah.
A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay.
Indeed.
Right, so we got level 7 War Dog. Oh, that's right, I named him Chat Dog. Forgot. I like the none of the faces highlight. That's funny. Okay, and then the dog should just automatically come with us. Okay, I guess not. Well, fuck. I'll worry about fixing that at some point, but not right now. Alright, well, grab a quest.
I heard what you did with the other merchant. Got what he deserved.
Aw, I'm glad someone likes
Still
it.
don't have food to sell.
Oh, finally, a merchant. Thank God. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'll do that soon, then. Gift. Wolf pelt. Sell the wolf pelts. Ah, yes. Let's just sell a bunch of these. Amulet of Accord. Ooh, reduces hostility. Cool. Okay, wait. Let's make sure Liliana is equipped. Studded leather armor. Okay. Studded leather armor. Okay, yeah, let's give her some armor. There we go. Ah. Okay, I'm seeing some weird clipping. Which is not great. Well, that's not great. But I'll figure it out another time. Let's give her another dagger. Oh god, yeah, no. That was one of the main things I wanted to do with modding stuff was get the leather armor to be less bad. Okay, what did I... Oh, right, I wanted to look at spells and talents for Liana, because she's got, okay, Bard, Song of Valor, some other stuff, right, I wanted to see... Oh, right, she's an archer. I totally forgot. It's like, what build is Liliana that I should, Okay. I do have a Darkspawn. Okay, let's unequip the daggers. Those can be her secondary weapons. In case she needs to swap to them, but for now, we can give her maybe a crossbow. Crossbow could be fun. Could be fun. Could be fun. It does deal a lot of damage. Let's see, what are her actual archery talents? Hitting shot, crippling shot, rapid shot, fires more rapidly, cool, shattering shot, okay, cool. Very cool. Oh, thank god, and she has level 2 lockpicking. Thank fucking Christ. Oh, Liliana, thank you. Alright, where is she? Let me take a closer look at, like, what is happening there. Yeah, that is weird. Okay. There's some kind of weird incompatibility. Well, you know what? She has floating hands. That's fine. I'll fix it later. And of course, she has her own thing. And I don't have any gloves or anything to give her, so.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding... I got other gear to sell.
I got other gear to sell. Alright, we can sell pretty much everything in our inventory. Thank fucking God. We've got way too much. Let's not sell the blood dragon. We'll put that in a chest at some point. I kind of want to keep these for when we run into Shale. I think it's going to be a little while before we run into Shale, but I still just want to keep a hold of them for now. Alright, let's build up some money selling. We've got a lot. Keep the Chase and Flatblade for now. Oh, we can probably give the Chase and Flatblade to Sten. I think Sten is in Lothering too. Greatsword two-handed. Okay, yeah. We can sell this. Sell pretty much the rest of it. Come on. There we go. Bring us down to a more reasonable level. And then, let's see. Non-plot item, weapon, armor, accessories. Crafting. Other. Okay, here we go. I want... Ooh, a traveling mug. Why is it lowercase? Oh, let's get Morgan gift. Gonna need that. There's some traps. I don't really feel like buying those right now. I should probably get some injury kits, but first I want to see if he's selling any backpacks. Ooh. He's also got Mabari stuff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and he's got some leather armor that I could probably get. Sailor's crossbow, damn. Ooh, oh, that's really good. Okay, I might get that. Does he have... Okay, I guess he does not have... backpack, which is kind of annoying. No backpack. Damn. Okay. Alright, let's get Sailor's crossbow. We could have... Oh, let's compare... First of all, let's compare it to mine. Collect staff. Okay, so no good staves. Sailor's crossbow is definitely an upgrade from Liliana, so I might grab that. We've also got a Thorn of the Dead Gods, but that's not really useful right now. Probably want to get... So studded leather. We'll get studded leather. They're mechanically identical, but... what is Liliana wearing right now? Boots. Just standard leather boots. Okay, so better than what we got. Ooh, there is some tier 3 studded leather armor. And then let's compare for Alistair. I know I was just talking about saving that greatsword for Sten, but he's probably not going to be a major part of my party. But I'm still going to give him stuff, because that's what you do. It's part of being a good friend. Chat dog. We cannot afford to get these. Yeah, no, let's not. Ooh, we could get a Viridium shield for Alistair, but nah. Nah. You know what? I'm gonna get the Sailor's crossbow. Ooh, it has rapid aim, and it doesn't have a dexterity penalty, but it requires 26 strength. Okay, so this would be a future item for her. I'll grab it, because I can afford it, but she cannot equip it right now, I don't think. But nonetheless, good to have and hold on to. And then let's get some lesser injury kits. Let's just get both of them, please. I'm gonna need them. Right, should be good. All right, now give me your quest.
Food. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison?
What? I don't think I have the poison skill. I don't know why it's showing me that when I don't have it. No, I don't.
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else. Well, then those bleeding sad salts should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
No. Wait, do I have poison? No. And Liliana? Yes.
You're here about food. I got other gear to sell. Check the check. No, don't suppose you. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Let's see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock.
Cool. Well, we can probably do that right here because I've been collecting a lot of ingredients. 3 flasks of venom. I don't think I have that already, but let me check. Yeah, I have death root extract, but no. Nothing else. Okay, let's... Where's the crafting? Your skills. Character records, spells and talents. Where's the crafting? Why must I suffer? Let's have everyone equip their new items. Mostly Liliana. There we go. New armor, and oh, that also fixes the clipping now that she's wearing gloves. There you go. I am a genius. Oh, she looks like shit with that. She doesn't look that bad, but it's not great. And she cannot equip that. She needs 26 strength. So she's going to be working out a lot to get up to 26. That's going to be like 2 level ups at least of just pumping into strength. Now how can I... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I need toxin extract and flasks. Well, let's see if he is selling that stuff.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Show me what you got. Let's see, can I afford to just buy all of his flasks? Perfect. Now I don't need to buy flasks ever again. Okay, now venom and extract, I'm not sure where to get that. But we'll find some. I should sell that studded leather to him.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Here to see my stock. There we go. Alright. Is there anything else interesting going on in here? No. I think this is the exit, yes.
All right.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to
What is
everyone
going on with their
about it. We're
armor?
supposed to know whether you... Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for
The
it.
fuck?
He didn't have anything better.
What is
I don't
that?
get it.
Never let me mod games. Certainly not old-ass games like this. What is going on? Power of mods. Turn up the graphics setting and see if that helps. Oh god. What's going on? It didn't. Although it has made the effects on their armor slightly less obvious. Why is the grass not rendering? Okay, 1 second. Well, first of all, I'm going to turn this back down. So I can still play. Save. And let's head to the main menu and then reload. Okay, and nope, it's still bad. Why? What the fuck? Why? What is this?
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Warden, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Okay. Why is this happening? Let's try entering and leaving the tavern.
I've got a cousin in the...
Got a cousin in the Templars. Okay. We look normal in here. There's no fucky reflections on the armor. And now let's try leaving again. And let's see what happens.
So,
I swear to fucking God.
whip up a spell and make those darkspawn go away.
Because they're damn useless.
Okay, whatever. Fuck me. Let's grab these quests and then figure it out.
I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
Oh god. Lothering Tutorial Village.
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Just want normal traps. Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you.
I guess come back and ask if I could do that when I learn trap making. I don't know. Why is this happening? It wasn't happening before. I would have noticed it. Sorry, don't TOS me for that. I'm just like, what? Why is it? Okay, let's put those back on, because clearly that's not doing anything. Don't TOS me. You saw nothing. Cured, yeah. The fuck? Change party? Was it because we got Liliana? Nope. Man. Modding.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's blow the dog whistle. Oh, nice. Oh. There we go. Now we have him. Dog boy. Okay. Cool. Oh god, we can finally go and unlock chests. Thank fucking god. Why does it look so ugly?
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
Why is it doing that? Right, okay, let's turn off VSync.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest?
So weird.
Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
I truly do not get it. Hi new viewers. I'm having a crisis. As usual. Turn up. I know it didn't help before, but let's try turning up anti-aliasing. As usual. We've got a guest on the stream. Ah, girl. Piggy dippin'. Got a guest on the stream. Say hi. Girl. Hey. Yeah, now you're not gonna make a noise? Ma'am. Okay. There she goes. Okay, I'm sorry for bothering you. Alright.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower.
I truly do not get why this is happening. Okay, let's try... Turn this back down to normal. Let's try restarting the whole game. I don't particularly want to do, but... Let's do that.
Read that in a book.
See if that helps. Dragon. Please, I hope this works. Okay. God, it feels... You know what? Even... Okay. Fuck. God sakes. Oh, we're gonna play like that, huh? Well, all of this aside, feels pretty good to finally have a rogue in the party. Okay. Load. Oh, we can load over here. Will that make you happy, Dragon Age? Please? Please? No! Oh my god. Okay, let's exit this. No. We're not gonna retry. Close. Fully restart. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream today. I fixed one bug and then ran headfirst into another. Thank you, Millie. I really appreciate I really need your support right now. Oh man. If this stream has to turn into 3 hours of me bug fixing, then so be it. There go 2 viewers at the thought of 3 hours of bug fixing. That's fine. Can we... Well, I was staying completely silent and closing my eyes, hoping this would work, but it's still loading, which I'm gonna choose to take as a good sign. I think this is a good thing, actually. Fuck the fucking maker. I think the maker is the one who took away my goddamn grass textures. That son of a bitch. This game is 13 years old. Actually, it's older than that. Isn't it? When did we discovered when it came out in like the first episode, and I can't remember when that was. Well, I have plenty of time to look it up on my phone here real quick. I think it's 2007, which would make it 16 years, but it might... Let me see. Dragon Age Origins. 2009, so it was 14. It's 14 years old. Or technically it is 13 years old, but, yeah. I think this is the the big thing, and then they did Mass Effect and etc. It was 2013, yeah, 16, yeah. So it's 15 years old actually. Wait, no, I'm wrong. It's it's 13 years old, and it's turning 14 later this year. Oh, really? That kind of surprises me, because I feel like the first Mass Effect feels... I was gonna say it feels less old than Origins, but actually, in a lot of ways, it doesn't. They feel very much of the same era, but they're just very different genres. Boy, it's still going. Oh my god. Yeah, me neither. Alright, well, at a certain point I'll have to do something, but for now, let's just let it, let it go. Okay. Dragon Age Origins is not responding. I wouldn't say it's not responding so much as it's not doing anything. Oh, this is gonna be a fun stream. Let's see. Excuse me? Where'd my other windows go? It's just Dragon Age Origins! Oh my god. Why? Okay. Exit. Let's launch it, and I'm gonna try to, I don't know, fiddle with some settings. Alright, come on. Come on. We got this. Maybe, I wonder if disabling persistent gore would help. Let's try that. Maybe that will, like... I don't know. Oh, come on. Instantly. Okay. Let's see. Editor. Okay. Guess we're not gonna do that. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, fuck the config files. Let's figure this out in game. Like women. Okay. Video, let's try turning off vertical sync. Maybe? Let's give it a shot. Oh my god. Okay. I hope this is entertaining. This is gonna be a fun VOD. God. I don't even know if we're gonna post this VOD. We may as well resign this one to the dumpster where it belongs. Come on. Okay. Nope. Oh boy. Time to search some stuff while this loads. I have found an article on in the EA forums. Okay. Okay. Oh, good lord, okay. Okay, so see, one idea is to turn down all my graphic settings. Already done. Thank you very much.
That is all. May the Maker have
Load
mercy
an
on us.
earlier save. Check that we've got all of our video settings turned all the way down. Load an earlier save, and then jump to another save.
You know what's more interesting?
Holy shit! Oh god, okay. I hate computers. But it worked.
You did not read that in
Oh my god, and we can see grass
Small
again.
letters did not stray.
Okay, let's turn our singular vice vertical sync, because supposedly one of the mods doesn't work without it.
Oh, we could not talk about
From
your mother.
the research
That
I
works
did.
for me.
Okay. Let's go grab that quest over here from our dear Elder Miriam. I don't remember what this quest is.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Aw. We're hoping I can help you.
We need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't
It
suppose
worked.
you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through.
Okay, so these are all just tutorial
We
quests
do
for the
our best,
crafting system.
And we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Oh, thank you. More than just plants. 3 lesser lesser poultices. Cool, I can make those. 3. Actually, I already have a bunch of those, but I'll make them too, just for
Have
fun.
any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Chaotic good. Cool. Damn, 50 silver. I'll fucking take that. Sweet. Okay.
You accuse me of thievery. I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough!
I think
People here are
stealing and
already
lying.
frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food? I said enough!
Stealing and lying is cool, actually, and it's the only way to get into heaven. Okay, so we can do that. Jeddah and Redcliffe. So when we go to Redcliffe, we can do that. So we'll probably want to start with Broken Circle. And then, I guess, yeah, we'll probably want to save Orzammar for last, because I think it's the longest one. So we'll probably want to do Broken Circle, Nature of the Beast, then Arl of Redcliffe, then Paragon of Her Kind. Yeah, so, like, that's going to be a whole thing, so it'll be good to get some, like, levels and equipment under our belt before we deal with that. What did we get from the Chanter's board? Weed out the bandits lurking north of Lothering. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we have to find a venomous extract. Let's go ahead and make this active. Oh, there's some more quests. So there's another. Oh, Sten! There he is. Oh, yeah. That's right.
You aren't one of my captors.
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She
The way the Qunari are written is...
You elf, leave me in peace.
Interesting.
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
Even the children.
Is, as she says.
Okay. Listen, I love them, but like, holy shit, the way they're written is so... Oh boy. There's a lot to unpack about the way the Qunari religion is written in Dragon Age.
You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him,
also, I do love... I love people with horns, what can I say?
That from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help. I may as well collect all the companions, even if I'm probably not gonna use my boy Sten. I really don't care about Sten that much, I'm not gonna lie. Never particularly cared for him.
No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
I also like that the only Qunari we meet in Origins is just, yeah, Iron Bull, much better. Iron Bull is top tier.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill.
Come on, man.
Not every legend is...
Damn!
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance.
Yeah, I'll just do the... What is it? The Rite of Conscription? The Rite of Conscription.
Farewell, then.
Okay.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Yeah. Alright. We'll go conscript him into the Grey Wardens. Alright, we'll go talk to the Revered Mother, we'll get Sten, and then go off and kill some bandits. Find some venom. Hopefully level up. We can... I don't know what we get next level, but we can... Getting a few levels... Getting more levels under our belt will just be good. Just net good, no matter what we get from leveling up. Yeah, I would love to get trap making so we could do the trap quest. But I don't know if we'll be getting talent points soon in like our next couple levels, so either way.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
She really does look good with that hair.
Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Perhaps. Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver?
Fine. Sure.
Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you, then?
I hate it.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker.
It would have been much kinder. Just trapped him in an open cage. Yeah, traditionally people pay me before I let them speak to me.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
She met me an hour ago.
Unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good.
Man, I forgot that Liliana joined us because she saw a fucking vision.
Very well. I trust you.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna let him just kill random people. We're only gonna let him kill bandits. And those aren't people. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's super normal. Leliana approves. Alright, let's go let Sten out. Oh god, yeah, all the problems we've been having at Lothering have really honed my quick save reflexes. And thank god, before we get, like, later in the game and risk, like, losing a lot more from crashes and... ah, fuck me. Yeah. God, I'm so glad I remembered to quick save before that. Okay. That's right, I have to turn VSync back off. Fuck Andraste, alright? Andraste's a bitch. I'm gonna kill her as part of, there goes our second viewer. I'm gonna kill Andraste as part of Morgan's quest, and there's nothing she can do to stop me. That's what I'll say. Alright. Quick save. Please just load. Peas. Okay. And then I just need to turn off VSync. Cool. Didn't work. Okay. Come on. That's what the ancient magisters did, and look what happened to them. Now they're dragons. This isn't a good don't do this story, actually. Okay. Video. Got everything off. I'm trying to remember what else I can do. Oh, you know what? It might be, Can't switch up the party, but I'm gonna get the dog whistle on the hotbar so I can just... There we go. Alright, he disappears. Let's see if that works. Could be good. Could be good. I've been fucking... There's this one episode of Make Some Noise. Dropout to TV, not sponsored, but I love Dropout. There's this one episode of Make Some Noise where one of the contestants, there's like it's like a running joke of one of the contestants saying like, could be good, could be good. And fucking, it's just been stuck in my head lately after I rewatched that episode recently. It's just like, oh man, I don't know. I just keep saying it and then remembering that no one else is gonna get that really niche reference to, not even a recent episode of a Dropout exclusive web series.
I'm wondering, Morgan.
But it's funny.
Do you believe in the Maker? But this can't all be an accident. Spirits.
Oh, Morgan didn't say anything.
All these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
God. Alright, Sten. Get out of here.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Sten.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yes, we may. Let's go kill some bandits. I'm not bringing you with me right now, though. But, you know, cool dude. Actually, does Sten have trap making? Okay, of course, I can't look at his skills right now. That would be silly. Okay. Well, then... just where can... By where can I leave, this place? I see elf fruit. I want that fucking elf fruit. Ooh, and a chest. With a tier 2 short bow. That's not too bad. Not gonna use it, but why are there just people here?
Said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh, guys, come on. Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. Now they're stunned. Do we have our dog? Yes, we have the dog. Ah, there he is. Alright, let's... Come on, guys. This is just no good.
I'll get on.
Just aren't able to do it. Oh shit, there goes Liliana. Okay.
Sweat already.
Let's
Wipe them out! I am your death!
Cool. Why was Liliana sparkling like I could loot her? Anyway. How annoying. Does Liliana have an injury? Yes. Penalty to fatigue. Yeah, it's fine. Stealing. Oh, wait. Liliana, you should be archery. Rapid shot. Let's do rapid shot. And Song of Valor. Which is going to be a lot of your stamina, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Awaiting orders.
And everyone else is just already set up. Fine.
You know this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn.
Now's better than later.
Soon.
We go, we won't be able to come back. I know. Don't remind me all these people are gonna die.
If we go, we won't be able to come back.
Yeah. Here are the bandits. Let me change this book. Here we go. Oh. Combat? Where? Oh, shit. Ah, here are the bandits that we were looking for. Oh, they've got dogs.
Blood.
Alright. God, I'm glad we finally got past everything to the gameplay. The riveting gameplay. I don't have my hand on the mouse and keyboard right now. I'm just letting it fly.
Now's better than later. Oh, you are delightful. You are.
Alright, get their ass. We should... I might swap... Oh, no. Okay, so I'm a mage. I don't want to get rid of Morgan out of my party. No. But I guess I should... I don't know. I'll figure something out. Because I want Alistair to not be alone up front. But... right now, I can't really join him up there. God.
All right, all right.
More bandits. Where are they? Aha! My render distance is so low.
Now we get our hands dirty.
All right. Enough!
Too easy.
There's that lag spike.
You're hopeless.
Fools!
So you can get off my back. No one is good.
Alright, get their ass, Alistair. There we go. Dagger, don't really need that. No. I love that visible world mesh seam. Good stuff. Good and tasty. Landmark tree. Where's this? What is this? Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. What's up, boy? See anything interesting? Doesn't seem to have found anything. Okay. Cool. Okay then. Alright. Oh, okay. More bandits.
Can I get another battle so you can get off my back?
Okay. I was hoping the radius would be bigger, but whatever. Damn it. He resisted my instant death combo. But this game is bullshit. Oh, I'm stunned. That's not good. Let's... Who's got the most health? You.
Okay, done with you now.
Oop. Just trying to... There we go. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Ooh. I qualify for specialization. I don't think I've unlocked any specializations yet, though. Much as I would love to. Holy shit. Okay. First, let's save. Let's see what kind of armor this is. Light helmet, so we'll probably want to give that to Liliana. Damn, tier 5. Oh, and it gives her mental resistance. That's going to be good. Huge. Okay, so I can't wear any of that stuff right now. Chainmail boots. Right. Let's see. Alistair. Heavy chainmail gloves, steel. These are... Oh, these are heavy, too. Let's go ahead and give them to him. And heavy boots. I don't know if he's necessarily meant to be a heavy boy, but, like, I'll make him a heavy boy. He can be a heavy boy. He can be my heavy boy. Okay. And I don't have a high enough strength for any of this. I should probably up my strength this level. Alright. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we have unlocked our first specialization point, but we don't actually have these. Okay. So I'll probably want to start getting ready for Arcane Warrior, which means time to put points in strength. Staff focus. Permanent bonus to damage from basic attacks. Is that? I'm gonna pause the action here for a second. I'm so sorry. Pause the action here for a second to look up how this ability works. Because it just says permanent bonus damage from basic attacks. I assume it means... I can only assume that it specifically means basic staff attacks. But I've got to check. Because if it applies to all basic attacks, then I'm definitely going to take it. But if it doesn't, then there's kind of no point. Because I'm not going to be using the staff. Well, there's no point other than to unlock Arcane Mastery. In which case I can take it later. To get Arcane. You know what I mean. Staff focus, okay. Damage bonus, staff only, okay. Damn, it's a pretty good bonus too. It's 33%. Okay, so I will not be taking that right now. I'm probably gonna try to equip that greatsword or something and start switching to a melee build in preparation for Arcane Warrior. That reminds me, where do I unlock Arcane Warrior again? Back to the wiki. Because it's like, I should probably make sure I unlock that, like, as soon as possible. If I'm gonna try to go melee now. Cool. Background, okay. Warrior spells. Nature of the Beast. Okay, so it's this, that's, yeah, the Dalish Catacombs. I thought it was Nature of the Beast, but I wanted to be sure. Okay. Curved force field. kind of fun. This is kind of a cool one, actually. I'm gonna take this. Feels like a good one to take. Force field, very strategic. All right, what do we got over here? Chest and a sack.
Now's better than later.
Hey, me too. All right. Yeah, I don't currently have the stats to wield any of that shit. Well, actually, I have the stats to put on this, but I'm gonna keep the Fade Striders because they're quite good. I will put on the studded leather helmet. Come on. There we go. And I'll give Morrigan the apprentice cowl because she doesn't have a hat yet. Oh, and doesn't she look so good? Cool. Okay. What's up with the landmark tree?
All right, all right. I'll get on it.
No one seems particularly interested in this landmark. Do I need to stand closer to it when I ask him? God, he's so cute. Ooh. Looks like it could be used as some kind of weapon? What? Magic stick? What? Oh. Let me just do a mind blast real fast. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll equip this myself for now. Since I didn't take that staff bonus. And then if it's still good by the time we get... poisonous traps from beasties. Okay, report back to the Chanter. If it's still good by the time I'm able to switch to using a sword or something, then I will give it to Morrigan, who is probably going to stick. Who's going to stick to using a staff for the whole game. Although I'm also probably obviously going to go down the shapeshifter route with her as well. Not sure how I'm going to find poisons for that guy. I don't know where to find venom extract, which is what I need to make the poison.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Don't do that. Well, no, he specifically wants venom extract, or venoms, or whatever. Venom flasks. When bears attack. Last keepsake. I should probably read these. Mauled and killed the boy Enif. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Huh. Okay, so maybe it's just like any... Oh, maybe it's just like any poisons, and the quest log is just like, you could do these? Okay. Okay. More quests to do. Chanter's board. Yeah, so let's do this. Cool. Venom. Yeah, because we can make Deathroot extract. We have plenty of Deathroot. Why does it tell me to do venom? I haven't found any venom extract, I don't think. Alright, well, let's go talk to this guy and see if Deathroot works. I should probably also swap out Sten so I can do his equipment. We'll see. For now.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Still looking for ingredients. Yeah, no, it doesn't let me turn in what I have to him. And, go ahead and get this recipe. I can't use it yet, but it's going to be really helpful when I can. The recipe for venom extract? Yeah, because it lets me craft it. I just don't have venom extract. Like the actual extract. Yeah, because I have 3 Deathroot extract. Okay. Well, let's sell the short bow. Not needed. Tells me that spiders drop it. Okay, so I guess I have to go kill some spiders in the woods or something. That's fine.
I hear there isn't even really any darkspawn down south. It's all Grey Warden work.
They're a devious lot, that's for sure.
Alright. Well, I gotta go kill some bears anyway, so... Hey. Stars Corpse. Okay. It's all on this map, so I don't know... So I think when I leave this map, I'm gonna be... Like, I think once I leave the Lothering map, like, I think that's it for Lothering. Oh, good, wolves. Come on, get in here. There are spiders on this map. Oh, okay. I guess I just have to find them. I've gotta turn this combat noise down. This is getting a little bit much. Turn it all down. They are so loud. There are so many of them. Come on, let's... Oh. Where's Liliana? Oh, there she is.
All right, all right.
There. Stop. Good lord. Okay.
Now's better than later.
Boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Cool. That's that. Then I have to kill the bears. And then... Where are spiders? Oh, probably over here. Oop. Okay, let's start with the bears. Over here. Come on. Yes. Yes! Okay, insta-kill. That's good. I'm a little worried about these bears, because they're fucking bears. They're scary. Ooh, Alistair leveled up. Save game. Let's level up Alistair. So he's got his Templar specialization. Do I want to just keep... Let's actually up his constitution, because I do want him to be like an uber tank. I want him... Okay, no longer suffers an attack penalty. Perfect. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
God. That line sure isn't gonna get old in the hundreds of hours that we're gonna be playing this game. There's the spider. Okay. And I got webbed. I do wish Liliana wouldn't rush in there with the swords, but whatever. There we go. Shattered. Perfect. Toxin extract. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Perfect. And a little bit left over for me. Yeah, I might do that. Well, actually, for now, I'll probably leave it as is, because Alistair needs help in melee. But in the future, I will make her completely ranged. And then I think my ultimate party probably will stay with these three characters. Well, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'm not romancing Liliana in this, so I don't necessarily need her to stick with me. Oh, and I might... Oh, and actually, no. I'm definitely swapping out Alistair for Shale at some point. As our, like, main tank. I'm definitely taking Shale. Can't not have Shale. I'll probably keep Liliana, because she's a good, good for party buffing and stuff. Keep her as a purely ranged character, so it'll be her, Morrigan, and then me and Shale in melee. Probably. But we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. I don't completely remember all of the... I don't remember everything very well. So, we'll see. It's tough, because I love so many of them. And I know I don't think I need to necessarily drag my romance partner everywhere with me on every outing, but I would like to, perhaps. I don't know, we'll see.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits. No wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Liliana...
You're mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
I forgot how religious she is in this game. Alright, let's turn this guy in.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Please stop proselytizing at me.
Stood still, the winds did quiet. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Please stop proselytizing at me. I just want to turn in my quests.
So many strangers are about now.
Okay, I turned in all my things. I got, what, like a special item? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, that's true, but like, she's, like, annoyingly religious in this game. Inquisition Liliana is, like, religious in kind of a cool way, because she's, like, a sexy assassin. Liliana in this game is just kind of like, I found God and I'm gonna tell you about it. Yeah, I noticed that those were definitely Chant of Light passages, so I'm definitely keeping this longsword for myself because it boosts healing. And that's really good for me. Because I can heal myself with Drain Life. I should probably learn Heal, too, so I can heal myself directly. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder?
Let's
so
go give this guy his poisons, and then I think we can leave Lothering. I don't think anyone knows trap making, and I'm just I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine. Okay.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! Yeah. No.
There you go. Nice. You didn't give me any gold, sir, but thank you nonetheless. How much money do we have? Ooh, 5 gold. I am gonna get some war paint for the dog.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
I know. I don't care about your food. I'm not here to get it. Let's have regeneration. Let's give him dexterity. And then anything interesting in here that I want to grab? Not particularly. Studded leather armor. Now I can get the but the chastened robes are much better for my general vibe. Okay. I don't think I can actually equip this to the dog while it's in my like little special slot, so I'm just gonna I'll wait until we get to the campsite to equip it. It's fine. I'm not super worried about it. But now we have it. I'll make him a little stronger.
So how is it that Terran Logain out of that place down south?
Alright, let's go. I think my build going forward is going to be a lot more strength and willpower. So I want to have a lot of sustained effects going. I already have too many to sustain with my current willpower while still being able to cast anything. So I want more willpower so I can have more magic. And then I need more strength so I can equip more warrior type gear. I think, well, possibly once I get my willpower high enough, I can, when I get it to a comfortable place, then I can probably start raising my magic again. But for now, I'm going to mostly focus on strength and then willpower.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Alright, Mind Blast. Yeah, I'm starting to see why I want some area effects. But I would just love to get more area effects like Mind Blast that don't do friendly fire, which I know is not gonna happen. They're rare for a reason in this game, but I can dream. I'm just gonna have to be smart, which I know is disgusting of me, but... Oh, yes! Yes! These guys! I love these guys! I totally forgot about them. What is his name? Sandal? You're welcome.
Name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur.
Sandal!
This here's my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been
I
mighty
love you,
dangerous
Sandal.
these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then,
Let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
All right. Ah, I love you, Bodan. Ooh. Cat behind me chewing on cardboard.
Got it.
Blood mage with a sealed letter. Please make kind of light circle tower. A few things there, mostly stolen from China. Still open path. Caches in the study area, middle alcove. Okay, cool. So when we go to the circle, there's some hidden loot we can find. Okay. Onwards we go to the Dalish, actually. We're gonna start with the Dalish, which I don't feel super confident about, but I want to unlock the Arcane Warrior. Okay with leaving Lothering in the dust? I think so. I think we've done everything in Lothering that we need to do.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, let's go. Gather your party and venture forth. I should start saying that in my GMing more often. Gather your party and venture forth. It's such a stupid little classic fantasy role-playing thing. Ooh, vision. Dragon. Damn. Oh, I'm very sad. I'm very upset.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes.
You must gather your cats before venturing forth. That is what it feels, trying to get adventurers to go and, like, do something.
Say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Thanks, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright. Woof. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, Levy Dryden. Hello, sir.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Trask. Never heard of you.
He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years.
Well, I knew him for about a week, so...
While you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Alright.
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden, back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Nice. So what favour did you ask?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name.
Yep, that makes sense.
It won't restore our land or our title.
I think this is one of the DLC quests.
Restore our honour.
Never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted.
Haunted?
It'll be dangerous for certain.
Haunted?
Think on it, at least.
I'll think on it. Your family's face will be rewarded. I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map.
Yeah.
We'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Cool. Okay. Oh, there he goes. I was hoping I could sell stuff to him, but okay.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again.
Yeah, Bodon Feddick.
And remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that
I love you, sir.
Yes?
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
God, I love him. I love these two. Best merchants ever. Truly wonderful video game merchants. Right, he's got a lot of really fancy shit in here. Including the rest of the Blood Dragon plate. Cool. Does he have backpack? Oh, yes, but they're so expensive. Please, I need a backpack. Uncrushable pigeon. Yes. The anti-gifts. God, I love these things. Oh, man. Protective cone. Oh, man. I think some of these are actually good gifts, but some of them were absolutely not. Oh, man. Okay, is there anything I want to sell? Iron Ring. Cool. Okay, let me equip Stan. Let me equip Stan with literally anything. There we go. Oh, now he looks all fancy. We'll give him the greatsword because I think it's... Oh, it does a decent chunk more damage than the... Yeah, we can get rid of the chased flat blade, I think. Alright, Trask. I still can't equip any of that stuff. Sorry, Morgan. Is this staff better than yours? No. So we'll sell it. Liana. So I think we can sell a bunch of that stuff. Well, let's talk to Sandal first.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Cool. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Cool. I'm not actually gonna do anything right now, I think.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Crystal. Carval and Willstone. It's 2 points. Yeah, no. Let's try not to spend our money too much. Right, and looks like I should actually find the dog. Right. Can I get the dog? Oh, right, sorry. Let me unsummon him. Chat dog, okay. Can I put things on chat dog? God damn it. That's annoying. Cannot use this ability here. Okay, well I'll talk to chat dog then. You harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Teach that silly. Well, he is a war dog. Oh, it's like he's a little guy.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah. Him. Small card statuette. I should give this to Alistair. Should go ahead and give gifts now.
What do you need? Ask away.
Wait, how do I give gifts again? Been a minute. It has been a minute. Kitty sealed lockbox. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, here we go.
I could get used to this, you know.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Cool. Okay. Drag them on your portrait. Cool. So we need to dismiss the dog. Wait. Nope. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Well. Okay, so that's where Morgan is. Well, yeah, we don't really even talk to anybody. I am gonna visit my tactics for Liana. Archer. That is not a preset. Dragon Age. Okay. Thank you. sakes. This is fine. How do you fucking do? Alright. Save your default ranged. Change her thing to ranged. Yeah. Why not? God's sakes. This game. Let's save, and then let's check out the world map. So, party.
Indeed.
We'll
Indeed.
do this and then come back, I think. Okay, so Florence Hut. Okay, Lothering is still there for now. Redcliffe, Soldier's Pass, and Lawrence Land. There's Soldier's Peak. There's Denerim, Lake County Docks, Circle Town, and then the Frostback. So we'll head to the Brazilian outskirts.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader.
And what business is that? That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
Thank you. That is a huge-ass bow. Jesus.
I see we have guests.
Dog.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
Man, I love the Dalish mage robes.
You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are? If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yeah.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
This is a fantastically reasonable introduction to this character. Just the sort of like, we may not be able to do this. Let me explain why.
A month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden.
Yeah.
We are always
Makes
wary
sense.
of the dangers in the forest. But we did not expect the werewolves would be lying.
Ooh, that's not good.
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations.
Just a totally reasonable, like, hey, we can't, I'm sorry. It's like, well, you know what? I'll help you.
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous.
It's actually, I don't know, I don't have a joke.
And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Well, I'm a master of not so trivial tasks. That's literally one of the dialogue lines. I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
We call him Witherfang. It was with him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned.
Yeah.
I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Pretty reasonable. I'll find this Witherfang for you. You consider seeking outside help. That's kind of what he's doing right now, by asking me.
That more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see.
Yeah, most forests do.
The veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin.
Yeah.
Allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead.
Yeah.
But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Thank you. Can I buy things?
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
All right.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed.
And this is the most reasonable anyone in this game will ever be. Okay, let's equip the dog real quick. Chat dog. Oh, he's got a little collar. I didn't even see that. There, let's give him war paint. Doesn't show up, that's fine. And then change party. Let's bring, do we want to bring Sten, actually? You know what? Yes. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Sten has to say about the Dalish. I don't think it'll be entirely good, but...
What do you wish of me?
Sorry, didn't mean to click on you. I feel like Sten is gonna say some really weird stuff about them, but nonetheless. Sten's whole deal, actually. Morgan. That's right, Morgan can turn into a spider already. That's good. She also has frost. Well, then why did I get this skill? Girl, then you can have it active, and I won't bother. It's because it takes up my fucking mana. Alright, Sten, what's your deal? Got warrior stuff, precise striking, taunt, threaten, powerful. And he's two-handed, yeah. Pretty much exactly what I thought. Does not come with a specialization, but I'm sure we can get him one. So yeah, what is Sten's skill set? It is all combat training. Cool. Yeah, don't need that. I will go ahead and activate Arcane Shield then. Okay. Athras.
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Well, they've been pretty nice so far. Yeah, everyone's been quite accommodating.
We welcome our brethren, even if they have forgotten the old ways. That is our charge, after all. To keep the old lore alive until we can bring it back for all.
Yeah.
I will search for the wolves for the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation. And I least of all.
He's your boyfriend in the woods.
You have your own concerns, I am certain.
I love making other people's concerns mine. I'd like to hear about it.
No. It is too strange to discuss something.
Gotta get persuaded.
Want to reconsider? We would truly like to hear what has troubled you, sir.
Very well. It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me.
Hello,
my wife,
kitty.
Nyla, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She
Hello,
was injured
kitty
so
cat.
gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if
Kind of a
Delilah is alive,
backhanded
or what
compliment,
happened to
but okay.
then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out
I
in the
have an
forest.
amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Well, I happen to need an amulet. Sten doesn't have an accessory yet. And he's not pretty enough without an accessory. Now, I think... Other days.
Yes?
God damn it, Liliana. Oh, cool. Blood writing. Yeah, so... Oh, let's learn about the Dalish gods. I make a lot of kerfuffle about the Dalish traditions and Inquisition, but...
What are you
man,
doing?
I don't know.
You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest.
See.
Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's
I am no
something here
merchant,
which will be
but
of
I
value to
will
you.
participate in merchanting. In the mercantile arts. Ooh, Dalish gloves. Ooh, +1 dexterity. I might get these for myself. Because dexterity would be very nice. And also Dalish armor kind of fucks pretty good. Oh, such good armor. I wish there was enough that I could get it for B and Liliana. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a full set for myself. Just for me. Fade striders. Yeah, that's fine. Dalish gloves. Right. And then, ooh, elf rope. Nice. Okay. We'll get some Dalish armor for myself. And that will boost my dexterity nicely. And then Borrigan, I can probably give you a little less armor, but it's a boost to your magic, which is good. Sten, you already have boots. Liana, I think these are, no, not an improvement. And neither are these. Okay. Cool. Now I look like a proper Dalish.
What do you wish? Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Arabil, where I put everything we could spare.
Oh, cool.
Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Thank you.
I have nothing left that the clan could spare, but we do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with.
Cool. Exactly. Do you
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve.
Yeah.
There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
I found some ironbark for you.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
I will. We'll see. I'll take a look.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
Of course. Alright.
Gareth Shiro. May the creators visit fortune upon you.
Fuck yeah. Looking for ironbark. There's a chest with stuff in it that I can take. The wooden crate, I guess. Yes, Dalish gloves. I can give these to Liliana. Yes, perfect. Pile of scrolls. Lore? Yeah, lore. Darmisu is a dagger. Ah, oh, here's the chest he was talking about, I think. Nice. Health potions.
Now's better than later.
Damn. Okay.
Too frilly.
Too frilly. I can't talk. Too frilly. Okay, so I'm the only one who can get persuade, or coercion, I should say. Scout's bow. Ah. Just unlocking it for the XP, honestly. Ben Harel, you son of a bitch. Alright, and oh, we got a quest over here from Common.
Hello?
Hello. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Okay.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
I'm pretty understanding.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me.
Are all these Baz such cringing, ineffectual creatures?
Stan, don't be rude.
For too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Mm-hmm. Go on. Girl problems, I see.
My heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
I got a pelt for you. Perhaps I'll talk to Gaina anyway. Tried wooing Gaina. Why go to the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Not come with me, then.
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
You tried wooing her.
I don't understand.
Have you petted her? No, I don't think that's the problem here, girl. Try giving her a gift.
No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
Yeah, let's forget I mentioned anything.
Yes, that's probably for the best.
Such a funny thing to say. Alright. Well, I don't want to get involved in this guy's love life that badly. Slay Witherfang. Alright. Find Danila and find Iron Park. Oh, there's another quest. Yeah, the fact that they kind of dragged me into the middle of the camp here has confused my internal compass. Oh, that's right.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What's a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
They're not your mounts?
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our
Very
privilege
fancy.
that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why we separated
I
this one?
fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well.
That's not good.
I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I'm an amateur herbalist. I guess I have to try to examine the hall.
And? What do you think?
Truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. I know. It was kind of you to try. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes.
Okay, so I probably can come back to this later when I put more points into survival, I guess.
All right, all right.
Gilmain, Mother of the Hala. Some elf root.
All right, all right.
Fruit. Okay, and then let's go into the forest. Kill some werewolves. Remember, there's a twist to the storyline, because like, of course there is, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Hi, Mithra.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must
it
protect
wasn't
ourselves from trouble at all times.
Wasn't that much of a questioning. Yeah, it's like, I understand. Why
Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task.
Like, they're genuinely very nice and very reasonable. And it's so... I don't know, man. These games sometimes really... I think, if I remember correctly... Well, okay, I won't say the twist out loud for...
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you... or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you, then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight? Or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you, hmm? 'Tis good to know.
Anyway, I won't spoil the twist for anybody, but... Okay, Dalish camp into the Brazilian outskirts. Wait, it's where we are, okay. How do I... I've gone down the wrong direction. Yep, now I see. Okay, first common. Okay. Here we go, Brazilian forest. Let's get in there. Let's get chopping. Chopping away. Area unlocked. West Brazilian forest.
This is like my home in Saharon, but the fiends here are only monsters.
Don't know what that means. The fiends here, I mean.
Now's better than later.
Okay. Ooh, critters. Creatures.
All right.
Another battle, I see.
Oh, werewolves. That's not good.
You crossed our head. You should run while you can.
Come on, attack. Need to regain some mana so I can Mind Blast. It'd be great if it would go off. There we go. That's what I like to see. Another fucking werewolf. Why are there so many of them? I need to put lyrium potions on my fucking hotbar. This is getting a little silly.
Oh! This should be.
There we go. God. I wonder if there's a way to respec in vanilla. Because I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm not being super smart with my build. Already wasted one spell. All right. That Morgan has that we don't need to double up on with frost weapons. But I don't know. We'll see. God, this is gonna be a fun time with how confusing this level is. That's a big fucking bear. Holy shit. Oh, we can take down that bear.
Oh, this should be enough. Put in the back, lovely.
Easy.
Make him be praised.
Easy. Two constitution, one armor. I will boost by one, and let's just do straight up magic. There you go. That's thematically appropriate. Learning bear shape from killing a bear. That checks out.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Studded leather armor. Definitely gonna just sell that. It's really useful for us. Ooh, Andraste's Grace. Oh, cool. We can give that to Liliana, I guess. That might be a romance thing, I'm not sure. More werewolves.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly.
Oh, they talk.
And sisters.
They talk.
Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack. It makes no difference to us. One elf is as good as another, especially when they are dead.
Man, this sounds like Denerim.
Swift Runner, I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay. No, there shall be no talk. You invade our forest, and you insult us with your talk. Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
Mind Blast.
Begin the onslaught.
Enough! The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall
Seems like a nice guy. Yeah, this is definitely a cool dude. This is definitely a cool dude with no hang-ups. The werewolf designs in this game are interesting, by the way. just talk about that. Just talk about how what the werewolves look like. I haven't modded that part, I don't think. Other than possibly their textures being a little higher resolution. I don't remember. Death Root, we don't need more Death Root. Oh, cool. I'm getting an item set bonus. What is the item set bonus I'm getting? I'm assuming it's just more armor. Really big deal. Nope, it's not a thing. How do I get down there? Nope. I'll drop the elf root on here. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to follow. Can we cross here? Nope. Gonna have to follow. Oh god. hope you guys are ready for this whole section to be like this. Me getting lost and out on terrain and shit.
The bees, mom.
Oh, Sten. I don't have the mana. Sten's gonna go down.
Let's end this. All right.
Oh, there goes Liliana. Fuck. Okay. Let's freeze this wolf to deal with him later. And then target him till that spell ends. What's the duration on this thing? Ah, here we go.
Run while you can. Cross me and you shall pay. Run while you still can.
There we go. Okay. There's some lightning.
Would like
all right.
Werewolf Hell. Ooh, Werewolf Hell. And some money. Cool. Okay. Let's do some minor injury kits for these two. Some lesser injury kits, I should say. Incense of awareness, cool. There's a corpse over here. Another Templar for some reason. Ooh, Magister's Cinch. Reduces hostility. 10% to healing effects. Probably do Liliana, because she's kind of the least able to deal with hostility. Oh shit, a guy.
Who comes?
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? But, we were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Aw. Kill him while he's unconscious. Let me examine him first. Does not appear to have any bite marks. Let's take him back to the Dalish camp and let them figure out what to do with him.
And Darren Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Liliana.
Or perhaps his
yeah.
own gods were watching out.
Don't.
And perhaps they just know the Maker by another name.
Believe what you wish. It seems to me that they should be thanking the Grey Warden more than some absent god.
Why am I shaking my head like that? Like, okay, mood, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. But
Come, Lethaline. Let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
hopefully they do. I love that the moral quandaries in this game are... I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some interesting, like, decisions in the Dragon Age series, but also sometimes the moral quandaries are just like, hey, do you want to try to save this man's life at no particular cost to yourself, or do you want to kill him in his sleep and loot his body? It's like, thanks. This is a moral quandary of a crazy kind. Like, yeah, it's fun to have, I guess, the option, but like, man, Dragon Age. What a game. Oh my god. Arc spawn? Here? Okay. Oh, that's an ogre. Oh, it's got range, too. Shit. Okay. Mind Blast. Okay, good. It's focusing on Sten. Liliana, take a normal health poultice. Sten, take a poultice.
Orders.
I will try and freeze the... Ow. Okay. Come on. Go through the animation. Thank you.
Now's better than later.
Ooh. It was a close one. We could do with better survivability.
Got it.
Liliana's preset. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now it works. Fast. Sten. Self. Health. Less than 25%. Use a health poultice. Let's save preset, yeah. But hey, let me do Scrapper. Honestly, let's keep Scrapper. I think it's fine. He'll be fine. Morgan. Or Winter's Mask, yeah. Alright, got some decent little tactics things set up. Oh good, there's more Darkspawn.
Spawn. Kill them all. Now's better than later.
There we go. This, yeah, it's another hurl up or something. I think. I'm not actually sure what these corpses are. Gives you an uneasy feeling. Yeah, let's leave it alone.
Got it.
Oxbone and a painted skyball. Ooh. Oxbone for the dog. That reminds me, let me summon the dog. That's also probably what's not helping us in this combat. Because we don't have our dog. In these combats, I should say. Plural. There's a grand oak down here. Can we go say hi? We cannot. That's fine. Man, we're coming up on end of the stream time, but I don't want to go. Ooh, fallen tree, iron bark. Don't mind if I do. Oh, fuck.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ow. Not great. Get his ass, dog. Get his ass, chat dog.
We are victorious again.
Cool. Tree thing. What's back here? Why are there these? Ooh. Oh, it heads to the northeast forest. That's cool. Well, we don't need to go there yet. Let's try and explore this entire map before we move on to the next one. I know there are several weird little side quests that we still need to do.
Now's better than later.
More trees. More werewolves. I hate these fucking things. Really need more AoE spells. And more, Sten is just bleeding out. He is not very hardy. I need to raise his constitution next level.
All right, all right.
Southeast first, okay. Oh, more loot. Take the werewolf pelt. Okay. Tree. Yep.
Now we get our hands dirty. Let us end this. Run while you can.
No loot? No loot, okay.
I see enemy.
More? Yep.
Ahead.
Yeah, instant. I'm gonna talk to the Grand Oak.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder
tree? Can't you see me? I am a werewolf.
Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree.
Yep.
One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
Spirit of rhyme.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
We're moving pretty fast here. What's the boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
You want it back, I take it?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Yeah, sure, I'll find it. Where would I find this thief?
It was stolen by a human man. Deep within these woods
It's always those human men.
Woods that I could travel there. I'd teach the fool to soon beware.
Let's see. Very well, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Oh, more trees. Cool.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a letter so you can get off my back?
Easy. So, north. So this is east, yeah.
I see it.
Oh my god.
Ahead. I'll get on.
Alright, rooted. Me and the dog. Oh my god.
So, you might too quick for it. You will not fear me.
Oh, Liliana leveled up. Dexterity. Damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers and arrows. Yeah, let's just all dex. Thief, trap making, survival. Let's see. Probably do traps, but I'm gonna do expert combat training. Rogue, combat movement, stealth, deadly strike. Critical shot. Ooh. Let's do critical shot. Deal some big damage. Some big old damage. What's this way? See a campsite. Remarkably intact. Tents and bend roll in the coronal leaves, but are dry and whole. Interesting. Fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants. Well, this is creepy.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious than inviting. Give more clues as to its nature. Okay, I would like to search it then. If I can find clues. Pleasant place to rest your head.
Wow, that is a nice tent. Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot. And I am just so tired.
Oof.
Got it.
Yeah, this is definitely some magic bullshit.
Odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
There we go. What is happening? Oh, shit. Turn into a bear.
So be it.
Bear shape. This isn't going very well. Shit. Can bears drink potions? Oh, okay, she just turns back into a person. That's fine. Hey, Mind Blast. God damn it. Was really hoping that would work. Damn, this thing is strong. Cheese it with magic and elf potions.
Now we get our hands dirty.
God, this thing resists everything. Is this disorient? God, stop throwing me back.
Let us end this. Oh, this should be good. You cannot win.
There we go.
Too easy. Victorious.
Too easy indeed. Oof.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
Man, Origins is great, because you just find fucked up shit like this. Like, everywhere. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, let's loot, and then...
I'll get on it.
another Dharmasu.
All right, all right.
Chest with a... ooh, a dusk ring. Scout's bow. Small chipped fire crystal. What's the dusk ring do? +3 cunning, -1 strength. Give that to Liliana. Silver cord. Shit. I use so many fucking lesser injury kits. We have just enough to heal all of our injuries. Honestly, whatever. That's fine. We'll live. We'll live. Don't worry about that. Okay, so eastward we go. Ancient tombstone. Okay. So this is probably where I want to go to find that guy. Gather my party and venture forth. I should probably call this a good stopping point, because we're coming up on the end of our time together. As much as I would love to play this for, honestly, the next 4 more hours, oh man. I might have to see if I can shuffle my schedule around so that I can make the stream longer. Because I am really enjoying it. And also, it would be great to get things done a little faster than 3 hours a week, because it's gonna take me a while to finish the game at this rate. Like a hot second. But for now, we will save, quit, and I will bid you all adieu. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun as always, once we got past the tech issues. Good night, everybody, and I will see you all next week.